Welcome back to an episode of Laminar Saucing,
Ooh, the laminar saucing.
where the sauce pours at such a consistency that
It looks like it's a solid.
it's
Yes.
frozen in time.
Go to grab it thinking it's like an icicle, and your hand just goes right through the hollandaise.
Yeah, welcome back to I forgot what I just said. Laminar Saucing.
Laminar saucing.
Do you is there anything you want to talk about?
Yes. I have quite a few topics here. Starting off, just given that I caught such a large bass there, why don't we start with some fishing topics? I have been deep sea fishing quite a few times. I live on a lake and go fishing fairly often. And, I love to go trout fishing and all that stuff, like floating down a river with the old man.
Yeah.
I mean, I just really enjoy fishing. It's
Just a random old man
Yeah,
held
just-
hostage against his own will.
Not my dad, just a rando. If I pulled over on the side of the road like, hey, dude, you want to go fishing?
Why are you doing this to me?
I can't walk. I'll carry you. Come on.
I can't swim either.
I'll swim for you. Come on. Everybody should fish.
Why are you doing this to me?
Please stop. But no, so I guess first, the last time that we just went this year actually was I went with Lindsay and Lauren and all them, and it was a really good time. But my favorite part about all of it has to have been that we caught our limit of red snapper within 2 stops.
And they're huge. Those fish. Those fish are huge.
Yep, they are quite large, but also the thing about them is they normally are very wary of people and don't really want to fuck around with them, So when they hear a boat coming, especially after you catch 1 or 2, they're out of there. They don't want to deal with you anymore.
Right.
But no, not these fish. We found 2 schools back to back at the first 2 stops, and we had like 4 slots open for any more that we catch.
Someone must have dumped meth in the water or something.
No. This isn't Alabama with gators, because meth gators are becoming a real problem.
Did we talk about that on?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay.
But, yes, in southern Alabama, the police have issued a formal statement to all the meth heads stating, please stop flushing your meth. Meth gators are becoming a real problem, and bullets can't stop them. But yes, about fishing. So, I mean, that was fun. We got a bunch of fish. We have a lot of pictures. Eventually, one day, I'm sure they'll follow. But another thing that we did, not the time before this last one, but the one, one of the first ones that I ever remember going out on, it was just me and the old man, and we were going to go mackerel fishing. I believe it was Spanish and king mackerel. And that was, again, out of the Gulf of Panama City. And we went out, and we rented a boat for 4 people. And, they only had 2. They needed 2 more, so we got it for a good deal. So my old man and I get on the boat, and then a woman and her daughter get on the boat. And just like the same reason that we were there, Maddie and Mom didn't want to go. Her husband and son don't like fishing. Like, they don't like touching the fish and everything,
right.
But the daughter and the mother like fishing. So we had, the regular perfect-looking family on this boat of 4 people who just love fishing and are celebrating with each other. And we don't know these people. We literally met them 20 minutes ago, and we're over there drinking beer with them and cutting up. It was great. And we, again, caught our limit on Spanish and king mackerel. That one took most of the day, but we only had a 4-hour trip, not a 12-hour. So, we hit our limit in a 4-hour trip. I mean, that's pretty damn good, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's just always fun. Do you have any fun? Oh, the other thing, they did cut up and deep fry in a little deep fryer on the boat pieces of the fish that we caught, because they miscounted and we had 1 extra one.
Yeah.
And they're like, it'd be cheaper for us and for y'all to just take this biggest one that y'all caught and already have pictures of, and we'll just fry this one up on the way back, so your total haul weighs less, and then you don't get charged as much when they clean it for you.
Where did you meet these people?
Just in Panama City Beach. It's the Redneck Riviera for a reason. The dude also talked about how his grandfather had a 400-acre marijuana patch just in the middle of a cornfield. And he just told the guy who owned it, don't go over there, the crops are bad. And he didn't for 4 years.
The corn patch mixed. They crossed whatever.
They crossbred.
They crossbred and became something crazy.
Tetrahydrocorn.
So when you eat the corn, you get high as shit.
Oh, yo. They gotta call it Dabs popcorn. Because Dabs is like pure THC.
Dabs popcorn. Dabs, not dad's, not your dad's popcorn.
No, yeah, not your Dabs popcorn. Yes, that is the 100%. We've got it down. Do you have any fishing stories? I got a couple more, but I'll give you a chance to shine here.
We rented motorcycles and then we just rode around Panama City like PCB.
Yeah, like with the little moped style. Or did y'all get like the Harleys, like the real bikes?
No, not the real bikes. We got like the
scooter bikes.
Not the scooter bikes, but they look like actual motorcycles, except they did something with the engine that they put a limiter on it.
Yeah, you can't go over like 25, 35, something
right.
like that.
It's not CCs. I'm thinking about. It's something.
No, CCs is correct.
Yeah.
For like
the unit
dirt bikes.
Yeah. Okay.
So they could have just used a dirt bike and painted it up to look real.
Right, but it looked like one of those sports bikes, those sports motorcycles.
Yeah, like Kawasaki Ninja.
Yeah,
that kind of
right.
Oh,
so we rode around and then we went into this place where they had like D&B, Dave and Buster's, where they had Dave and Buster's.
Yeah,
a movie
Pier
theater, whatever it is. It had a carousel too, or whatever.
Yeah, carousel. It has the Margaritaville, like right at the corner of the light. And if you walk straight past the Margaritaville, there's like a long pier, and they have
You've been there more than I have.
Thing there, and a giant popcorn store.
I'm gonna take you up on that, and just think. I think you're right. So we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and our waiter came up to us, and he just like kind of looked at us, and then took our order, and then he turned to walk away, but then he turned back and he looked at us and he said, "Are y'all from Atlanta?" I was like, "Yeah," or Georgia. He said, "Y'all from Georgia." I know that for sure.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any clothes that would indicate that we were
no
from...
bulldog stuff, no nothing.
Yeah, and I was like, how the fuck did you know that? And he said, just by the way that you all talk.
Yeah, I just know. Don't question it.
Our server was black. I don't think that means anything, but I just wanted to let you know that he was black.
Why are you looking at me while you're saying that?
I don't know. But he said he told us about his story, like his life story, I guess, which was very short.
Little synopsis.
Which I don't know what I said that gave it away, but I must have said something that only people from Hotlanta talk about.
Y'all.
I didn't say that. Like I don't know what I could have possibly said that would have given it away.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, he knew. So
he knew.
And then I said, where are you from? And he said, Atlanta. And I was like, what are you doing down here? And he said, I was supposed to have helped. I had a friend who was moving from
Atlanta.
Yeah, from Florida to Atlanta, and I need help moving the couch, or like some furniture or whatever.
Yeah.
Up to Atlanta, and he went down to Florida, and then I guess fell in love with Panama City Beach, and then just started living up. Yeah, he lived on the couch
that he was supposed to be there moving.
Yeah, he was supposed to have moved all the furniture up to Atlanta, but he kept all of it and started living in the place.
And his friend was just like, all right.
Yeah, so that's how he
I'm just here, start paying my rent.
That's how he got stuck there, I guess.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
I wish I had a story like, how did you get here? I just loved it and didn't leave.
He said that he liked seeing new faces all the time, and yeah, and the nightlife, which I guess there's more of at Panama City Beach.
During the summer months, yeah, and spring break.
But then
it's all jailbait.
he's like a football toss away from the beach too.
That is true. I don't know. I'm not a huge beach guy because sand gets everywhere and it's very uncomfortable.
It's very nice to listen to, though.
It's nice to listen to. I would rather just have a recording of a deserted island. Like just you hear monkeys in the distance and the waves crashing and some coconuts falling. That's like prime fall asleep music.
There's something about listening to the beach in person, though. That's
we get the smell and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I do love the beach, don't get me wrong. I just have gone so much there. I'm kind of to the point where I just want to go almost anywhere else most of the time.
Yeah.
But I always look forward to it in the end. Even if it's while we're on the way there, I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm already going. Might as well have fun. But,
yeah.
I mean, it is fun. Good time to go see friends and family, drink a lot, have a lot of good food cooked for you. And
you go like every year. Though,
yeah,
right?
we go every year for my birthday week, but it's really just Mom's reason to go get drunk with her friends, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You had a kid. Use them every now and then. Like. Also, if I'm going to be late for work, and my only option is to show up right on time with the kid and go, oh, I guess I better bring him to daycare. Sorry, guys. I'm totally doing that. That kid's my bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not getting in trouble for missing work because I'm late. I'm getting in trouble because it's my kid's fault, and they can't say otherwise.
Well, parents do that all the time anyway. Like, they can't afford a daycare or someone to take care of them during the day, and they just take their kids with them to work. Like,
in some places allow that, but
you see that. I see that a lot in fast food restaurants.
Yes, and fast food is a little bit different because you can just have them go sit at a booth all day, and I mean, what are they doing? Taking up one spot?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's very sad to see, but at
it's
the
sad
same
to.
time.
Ooh, you're new. Mathilda.
Is that a Roo?
It's a Roo. And they've got a Joey clipping through his mother's stomach. Kill the demon!
It's like an alien.
It literally looks like the thing from Alien where it pops out of their chest. Okay, fine. I didn't want to help.
You know what? I'm liking. Speaking of fast food restaurants, I'm liking the whole wearing the mask thing. Like, I like wearing masks.
It's so nice, yeah.
It makes
I
me
wish
more
everybody does it.
more confident.
Yeah.
When I order everything off of the dollar menu.
You won't know who I am once I leave. One of everything.
Like, you can judge me all you want, but you're judging the person under you're judging the mask and not the person.
Nobody cared who I was until I got the mask, Batman.
But yeah, like isn't there like a thing against catch and release? Like, it's not the fish or whatever doesn't live long after you throw it back into the water?
Not necessarily. Now, if you're deep sea fishing, yes, it's not really a good thing to catch and release because they come from so deep in the water. When they go up, their
The
air
pressure.
bladder
Oh, I
can
see.
burst.
Yeah.
Or if they whatever they use, usually it's just an air bladder. But like the little pockets of clear in their eye that are like hard, those things can rupture sometimes from the sudden
Just because
shift.
of the pressure, right?
Yeah, the pressure, a whole list of things. But so there's lots of reasons for why it's a bad thing from deep sea fishing, but everything else, even sharks, are typically more like what we have here in the lake. You know, you catch a bass, you throw it back. It's going to be fine. It'll grow up, be big and strong.
Well, what about in regards to like freshwater fishing? Like
Freshwater fishing is usually... Hey, I found her. It's usually cool with catch and release. There's not many freshwater fish that can't be caught and released. I do know that piranhas you're not supposed to release, I believe, because they're dangerous and invasive. They don't want to like destroy them all, so you can't intentionally fish for them per se. But they can straight up kill people if you panic in the water.
But I mean, yeah, I guess you go and they travel in schools.
Mm-hmm.
Or pods, or whatever the hell they're
schools,
called.
I believe, a piranha.
Yeah.
It might be a pod.
I don't know. Like, schools are
Fish in general.
no, I think in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
if it's not a school, then what is it? A class?
That's a classy joke, dude.
Hey, thank you. I worked hard on that.
But what is the big deal about a catch and release? Why is it such a controversial thing?
I don't understand why it's controversial. Well, I mean, to an extent, I guess I can see a side, because if you're not careful, and a lot of people are too stupid to do anything correctly, for lack of a better term, they think catch and release just means once you catch them, you let them go. You can't leave a hook in their throat or they're gonna die.
Yeah, but even
Like-
if you remove it, like,
No, fish typically, I mean, you can rip the entire jaw off of a fish and
Ooh.
it'll be fine. Because, I mean, they have such thin membranes, apparently it grows back pretty quick.
oh, okay.
Or at least it's at least so thin that it's not the end of the world if they lose it, because fish constantly lose that, even eating a rock.
Right.
Like, there's so many things that can harm a fish. Just getting a hook out of its mouth is fine. Now, if it goes all the way deep down into its throat and pierces its stomach, well, you might want to just keep that one, because you're
Yeah.
damning it if you let it go.
Yeah, to this very day, I still don't understand that concept. But, whatevs.
Yeah, but, you know. So that was my shark fishing stories. I guess the next one, what I meant to talk about the last week and did not,
Yeah.
I got a text from a random number.
Oh, God.
And just to set the stage, I get a text and all it says is "Hi, Addie." No punctuation, no smiley face, just "Hi, ADDIE, Addie," and it's from Texas, Alvin, Texas.
Did he get stood up or what?
So, before I saw this text, mind you, I got a
Yeah.
phone call because my phone was on silent. I didn't see the text.
Uh-huh.
Well, I answered the call and I go, hello, it's Mason, where I work and everything, my standard greeting. And I just hear the saddest, most defeated 12-year-old, "Oh, wrong number, sorry," and click hung up. And that's when I look at my phone and I see "Hi, Addie" from the same number. So this kid thought he went and got a girl he liked number, and she gave him a fake number, and that poor kid learned it the hard way with my deep-ass southern voice going, "Yo."
I'm sick right now. This is Addie.
This is Addie. You should ask me for my house number next time. Click.
This is Addie's father. Let's see how far we can do.
I should call him back and be like, "So, you have intentions of dating my Addie, is that correct?"
It's a far drive, so you have her back by 12. But it's already what? How long does it take to drive from Texas to fucking Georgia?
It's like 11 hours, I think. From
1 hour.
of 1 hour.
Um,
If I can make it, so can you.
or you can flip it and say, "Oh, I could be anything you want, baby. Like I'll be your
I'll
Addie."
be your Addie. Oh no, because he's definitely
12.
underage.
Yeah.
But yeah, that poor kid learned that
unfortunate.
girls will do that rather than just saying, "No, I'm not interested." They'll get your hopes up. And that poor kid learned it with my voice on the other end.
I'm surprised though. Like usually they give off a vibe that they're not interested.
Young boys do not catch vibes well.
Oh, I see.
All good vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Should have vibe checked.
Vibe check. Roll me a vibe check.
That's
First
so
kid.
sad.
Dude, to this day, it's been a week, and I still think about it at least once a day. Just like, man.
You know what they say about Texas? Big everything, big loss.
And a Roadhouse.
Yeah, I love that place.
Texas Roadhouse is amazing.
Every steak place has their own bloomin' onion, and theirs is pretty good. I think they're all the same, but their steaks are huge though.
Yeah, they're enormous. They have the nicest steaks.
They do.
Ooh, I can buy more.
They have really good cuts over there, but no one knows how to cook them.
Yeah, everybody. I just want to be like, can I just buy the steak? What? How do you want it cooked? I want it raw. I want it to come out from the display case, and I'll cook it myself.
If you're ever in Georgia, any of the viewers, go to Texas Roadhouse. I think that's the No, Waffle House is the most Georgia thing you can do.
No, Texas Roadhouse is not a Georgia thing.
Yeah, I know,
It's Texas.
It has Texas in its name, but I wonder how many there are.
I know there's at least 4 in Georgia. There's one in Gainesville. There's one up and coming off of 14.
well, it's a overall like Southern thing, right?
I don't know enough about it. I can't give you a set answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, so that poor kid from Texas.
Yeah.
And he just sounded so defeated. Like he didn't even try and ask a question. Just, oh, I'm sorry, and hung up. And like I could hear him holding back a sob. Click. But yeah, yo, so Young King, if you're out there from Alvin, Texas, and you texted a 678 number and said only hi Addy with no punctuation,
Or
I'm
even
so
an emoji.
sorry, my brother. Say what?
Even an emoji or something. Something.
Yeah, no emoji. Like just one, I'm so sorry for you. But 2, next time, maybe drop a winky face. It'll help in the long run.
Or at least give the girl your number.
Yeah, or be like, or read it back to her. That's the if they can read it back to you and not mess up a number, they're either really prepared to say no to people, or
Here, I'll text you right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't know about that one. That's rough.
She's like sweating bullets.
Just I have no signal. Damn. Oh God, that would be so. What if we walked around and just like went to people that are obviously new to the dating scene, like 18 to 21, they're awkward and introverted, and we just go over there like, no, why don't you text her now? Like as he just got a number. Just wingman the shit out of it for randos. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your attention. But more importantly, we appreciate your presence.
Yeah, we please give us some topics. We'll look into them. So pretty much what we're doing is just creating a routine, like a
script. Well, not a script, but an outline, a skeleton. You know, we want the key things that we want to talk about while we play through the game, and then we'll expand on that as needed, and we can add or take away at will.
Right. So by the time we start a new series, we'll have a series of a lot of topics lined up so that we can talk about. So we won't be talking about your topics in the Animal Cross series, but we're gonna do our research for the next series.
Yes. That's why we said don't expect us to do your homework. It may take a couple of weeks, or a little more or a little less, depending on how desperate we are. But we will use everything that we get that we can find a way to keep talking about and to spin into something interesting.
Yes. So leave a comment, ring that bell.
And, like, subscribe, like he said, ring the bell, and make sure that while you're fingering those keys across your keyboard, you make sure you save a little energy to finger yourself when you're done.
Because you deserve it.
Bye.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.